The biggest reasons you're here in Columbus as opposed to another program?
I'm an Ohio kid, so Ohio State's definitely a big reason. It's a huge program, a lot of ties to it. So overall, I just feel like it's just a great transition for me. A lot of fans back at home. So overall, I just feel like it's just the best place for me academically and athletically.
Are you ready for the conference jump this season, happening into the Big Ten?
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely excited. We got to play Purdue last year, so I'm definitely excited. I'm built for this. I feel like we have a great group of guys to kind of combat everything, but I feel like it'll be a super fun season.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Did you grow up an Ohio State fan?
Yeah. I was an Ohio kid, so like a lot of people just loved Ohio State. But actually, I grew up a Marshall fan just because that was my dad's school where my mom and dad met. Both went there, so it was the closest college to me. So that was definitely a big reason. But I always followed Ohio State football and basketball, just because I'm an Ohio kid for sure.
How does it feel kind of coming here then and playing for the Buckeyes now?
It's surreal. I don't think I really soaked it in yet. Just being able to practice, being able to wear the jersey today, it's just awesome. It's just such a big jump, but I'm super excited. We have a great group of guys, great coaching staff, so I'm super excited.
Any motivation behind number 0?
No motivation really. Just happened to pick it. So it's a cool number. It's a block O, so I think a lot of people like it. So I'm super excited.
Would you like for it to have as much importance as the football team gives it?
Yes and no. Everybody has their own little thing, and I feel like it's a cool tradition for them just to kind of hand it out. But over here, I don't think we've had a tradition yet. So,
what do you think about your transfer rules? Obviously, you can play in your first season with eligibility immediately. What do you kind of think overall the transfer rules are?
It's nice. I feel like for me personally, being able to transition from Wright State to here and not have to sit out and wait, I think it's huge. It's definitely a big reason, so I didn't have to sit out. But overall, I think it's good, especially for players who are in a bad situation. So I think it's definitely good just to be able to go from one school to another in a good right way.
Did you ever think about transferring earlier?
No, never thought about transferring earlier. We had a few transfers. Grant Facility last year, who's at Virginia Tech now. I just had to go home after a tournament loss to Arizona and kind of talk about it with my family, friends, girlfriend. We just felt that it was the best decision for me.
When you were meeting Holden, possibly making this decision, how did they explain what the role was going to be? Because I think you made the decision before Malachi also made the decision. How did they explain what the role would be?
Overall, I think it's just kind of the same role I've always been. Always try to find my niche, whether that's scoring, rebounding, defending. We have a lot of good players. We have shooters. We're a very versatile group. So I think overall, we'll all be able to do a little bit of everything. So it'll be super exciting. Whatever my role will be, I'll be excited to step into it and play for the Buckeyes.
Do you want that? I guess that kind of go-to guy role that you had for a couple years at Wright State?
It's nice, but I think overall, as long as I get on the floor, that's all that matters. If I need to get a bucket, I'll do it. But I think we have a lot of good guys who can step up and do it.
Tanner, you were a damn good scorer at Wright State, but to have the performance that you did in the NCAA tournament, what did that kind of do for you? Not necessarily just name notoriety. People know who you are now that you did it in the tournament, but for your confidence, for you personally.
I think overall, I knew I could do it. Whenever we played Bryant at Dayton, there was just a lot of energy surrounding us, being 15 minutes from campus. We game planned really well. I was able to find spots in their zone. My teammates found me very well, and I just happened to have a really good game. And I think overall, it kind of just built up. And then after the season, I think it kind of put my name on the map.
Did you know after that game that you were going to be able to kind of pick your spot?
No, I don't think. I never really even thought about leaving before the season, after the season, anything like that. I had no thoughts about it. And then things kind of got shaken up with Grant Facility leaving. Our team was kind of just thinking about different things. So I just felt like for the next season, I just didn't know really what I wanted to do. So I had to go back home for about a week, kind of talk to my family and everybody around me, and just kind of think about it. And I think the best decision for me was just to see my options. Coach Diva was one of the first to call me whenever I put my name in the portal. Being an Ohio kid, I'm only an hour and 15 away from home. So all my friends, family come watch me. So it's definitely, I'm glad I ended up here.
Is it a little odd to be a college basketball veteran but also be one of the new guys?
Yeah, yes and no. But for me, I think it's good because I can almost treat it as like being a freshman again, like because I don't want to become like a know-it-all person. Like I've been here for 3 years, like I know everything. So it's been good. You know, me and Coach Holden have a great relationship. We talk a lot. So I think overall, I'm just trying to soak it all in. You know, they're putting a lot of terminology and stuff like that, but I feel like I'm adjusting really well. You know, I've got a lot of good guys. Justice right here has been helping me a lot, so I'm super excited.